Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we're here at the Jeep Willys Reunion here down in Canton, Ohio at the Hilton Gardens. And I'm here for the first time. Obviously, I'm a rookie at all this stuff, but we'll be looking at mainly World War II Jeeps today and seeing what kind of parts I can find. I've got a little tag that shows what I'm restoring, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll check out what these guys have. Here we go. So I'm imagining this is kind of like a Chevelle show, but with Jeeps. So people will have all sorts of Jeeps and whatnot for us to look at, and we'll stop and talk to people along the way. There's a few people I've been following on video. Look at this, get the whole tub here. So it should be a lot of fun today, and hopefully we'll see a lot. It's still pretty early in the morning, so looks like people are just waking up and getting going. So we'll check things out. So I already made my first deal here at Willys Overland, and I bought a set of tires from Jared, and Jared is really scoping me out as we get this Jeep started up here. Very cool. There's a Willys Jeep too. But things started off with Seth over here at Kaiser Willys, and I'm gonna come back and talk to him later, and then I will come back and talk to these are the two big guys, I think, and I think I'm gonna buy a tub from him later on. So I don't know, I'm all jazzed up now. I've been talking, and let's go look at some more parts here. Look at this, they even got a racer. Well, here's a little later Jeep I was looking at. I think he said it was a 47. I think that's what he said it was. But I just talked to a gentleman that owns this Jeep, and wow, he did a fantastic job on the restoration on this. The sun's not really cooperating with me right now. I'm trying to keep it so you guys get a good shot here. But look at this nice motor. The detail in his restoration is just what I'm going for. I mean, you know me. I like to build these Chevelles with the great restorations, all the nuts and bolts, and this guy did a great job. And he had just got his top fitted up, he was telling me, so it's looking pretty good. But yeah, he did a fantastic job on this. Today I'm looking for an air cleaner, very similar to this one. And this piece, I think I got the elbow there that goes on the carburetor, and the tube's already on the engine, so I'm set there. But very, very cool Jeep. Well, I tell you, this is really decked out military, very early, because you see it has the iron grills here instead of the stamped out grill that Mr. Ford came up with on these Willys. But this is really, really cool. It's all decked out with all the military options. So I'm taking a close look at that, so I get that right. And of course it's got the shovel and axe, and even some Lucky Strikes there. Look at that. Bet you my dad smoked a few of those. But very cool. It's got the machine gun mounting up here, bunch of rifles and ammo in the back here, rear tire. And these blue letters are the way they were actually shipped over, and then later on they would change them over to the white letters. So this is the way they were actually shipped over for the war. And this one is so early it doesn't have the glove box there, so that's very cool. Mine's got the glove box with the nameplates on it, and doesn't have combat rims on it. Combat rims would, from what I'm learning, would actually have the bolts here, but I'm looking for a rim just like this, solid, no venting on the sides here, just solid like that. So very, very cool there. And of course they got the covers on the headlights, and these headlights actually flip over so you can put some light on the engine. And I'm looking for an air cleaner similar to that, but not quite that one. The one I'm looking for, I think, is a little deeper. And then of course you have your running lights up here for when you were following behind other vehicles. So very, very cool Jeep. I love it. This your Jeep?
Yeah.
Very nice. Here's a 1943 Willys Jeep MB. Well, kinda. At least that's what it says it is, but I've seen some differences here. But very similar to what we're working on at my house. So that's why I'm checking things out here, see how things are routed and whatnot. I'm taking pictures more for my reference than anything else. You can see that they've done the seats way different here. But I'm taking notes on how the gas tank is done, and then these extra little levers here I don't have to hold the windshield down. And of course here's how the gas tank is mounted. So I'm taking notes on that. How the straps are. Of course this is a different seat they have in this. Look around here. A little bit different. It has a tailgate on it. So a lot of modifications on this one, but still a good reference. I'll take a look at under here and see how they did the exhaust, since I'm working on my exhaust right now. This is a little bit different system, but similar. I couldn't find a set of wheels so far, but I'm still looking. Here's an actual 1943 Jeep MB, but once again some modifications in here. See, but pretty cool. We'll take a close look at this one today. There you can see this one's got the data plate here. Looks like he's got a beefed up transmission in here, and of course he's got a cover on here, hitch on the back. And one thing I like about these Jeep guys is they use them. I mean, look at the mud on this thing. I love it. I love it. I don't think they'll be too worried if I touch it, but very cool. Very, very neat. Something I just noticed, it has a four-wheel steer on this, so that is pretty cool. Look at that, wheels going every which way. My nephew Jail like that. His Hummers do this. The crab walk they call it, where you can, cock the wheels that way and go sideways. So very, very cool on this Jeep. I wonder how they do that. They got all sorts of levers in here. Boy, would you just look at this display. Very nicely done. Very cool. Let's check out all the toys. Got some grenades. A little kit for in case you get wounded. Very cool. Tools down there. Camouflage. They got it all. Gas mask. Radio. Very cool. All right, now I'm just doing my shopping by car. So we're rolling down here, and I see a guy that's selling t-shirts here. So I'm just going to buy one while I'm rolling by here, make things simple. I'm just going to roll down here and buy stuff. Can I get a... No, I was picking up some tires. I didn't want to roll those tires all the way back to the parking lot. You got a 2X in the green?
Yep. Well, I bought a truck one time, $600.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good day. All right. I got a Jeep shirt. So I've been here, done that. I've picked up a few parts here and there. It's been fun meeting all these Jeep guys. Here, I've got to roll down here and turn around. I don't want to run anybody over. I really wanted to get wheels, and I saw some on the left here, but they were kind of ratty. I know what it takes to seal wheels up, and I know most of these things have inner tubes in them, but I don't know. There was a set of tires and wheels down here, but those look like they're a little bit bigger size, off a truck or something. So I'm not going to go with that. There's another. I didn't see that Jeep. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Very cool. So that's about it for my Jeep excursion today. I hope you enjoyed Car Rides with Mark today. Bringing to you the Jeeps. I'm gonna turn the camera off and get some directions here back home, and I got a Guardians game this afternoon. So go Tribe! So I had a great time at the Kaiser Willys Jeep Reunion out in Canton. I wish I could have gone there all weekend, but I've got games all weekend for the Guardians. I think I might have showed you this in the video, but I had a little name tag I made up, and it had a picture of my dad's Jeep on there, and then also on the other side it had a picture of the voila, this Jeep that we're working on. So that seemed to help kind of break the ice on conversations, and I met a lot of great Jeep people. One of the comments I got from one of the guys, I think he saw him with the big hat. I talked to him quite a bit. He owned that Jeep, and he said, "You're gonna love all the Jeep people. It's kind of like the mafia. Once you get in, you don't get out." And I can understand that, being into the Chevelle Club and whatnot. I get it. And a lot of great folks, I met some old timers too that were into the military Jeeps, and they were great to talk to and give me some advice. And then I also met up with, I think it was, Jared, and he sold me these tires. Anyway, I talked about getting a whole new body for this car when I was buying the tires from him. So as you can see right now, I'm still working on the brakes. I'm waiting for the brake drums. They're taking a while. I've got all the rest of the pieces, bearings and seals and one spring for these brakes and all the adjusters. I've got all my brake lines in, and I've got a new master cylinder. So I'm all ready for my brake drums. They just haven't arrived yet, and I really want to get that going so I can at least drive the Jeep around the yard a little bit before I really get into the restoration of this thing. I don't know if I told you this, but I ordered a new windshield for the Jeep, and it came in, and the box was really banged up, and one of these side pieces was really bent up. Well, they sent me a new side piece, and they said they were going to send me a new frame, and voila, the new windshield frame came, but I don't need it. I really don't need it. So I'm still looking for wheels. If anyone wants to trade me a set of nice Jeep wheels for this windshield, I mean, this was a pretty expensive Jeep windshield, and if you trade me a set of wheels, I think you're gonna make out quite a bit on this. I'm looking for the military style wheels that I mentioned in this video. So if anybody out there knows anybody with Jeep wheels, tell them to contact me. And if they're up for a trade, I'm more than willing to trade. So anyway, I gotta get busy getting ready for the Guardians game this afternoon. Hey, if you see me down at the stadium, I saw D Beats down there last night, and it was fun to see D and Bob down there, and I hope they had a great time. Last night we had fireworks. Tonight, we gave T-shirts away, and then we got bobblehead tonight. And kids are on the bases tomorrow. So anyway, I love working down there. I have a great time. It does take me away from the garage and these projects, but hey, they're going to be on vacation not vacation. They're going to be traveling, playing out of town all next week. So I'll be able to get some time back in on these Jeeps. So anyway, once again, great meeting all these new Jeep friends. Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage. Thank you for welcoming me into your community, and hopefully you enjoy videos that I do. I know there's a lot of great videos out there on how to do these Jeeps, so I'm just going to give you an overview of what I'm doing. And if you really want to know how to do these Jeeps, repair them and work on them, there's a lot of great videos already out there. Just search the interweb or YouTube and whatnot. All right, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage. See ya. Hey, don't forget, like and subscribe. You know, bleep bloop, hit the button down there. It really helps out the channel. I want to thank you guys. We finally reached 4,000 subscribers, and we had a little even uptick. I might be up to 4,020. So thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and smash that button down there.